Hey guys, I just want to talk to you real quickly about the momentum training that we're doing around town, around the state. When we come to your town or when you come to your office or what have you, I just wanted to give you a little idea of what it is we're talking about and what kind of benefits that you can get from it. There's a lot of kinds of training. This particular training is very hands-on. It's not a class, it's a conversation. We get involved in helping you do this. But this is basically the whole thing that we're trying to operate from. They're all laying on top of each other, they're layers. We start off, we work on things on prospecting, how to go out and prospect to increase activity to your business, how to generate more leads to your business, how to convert those leads, how to then service the clients, how to go through the client care processes so that we can create relationships with those clients that you can go back and market to create more, generate more leads, which then can convert more leads, which then goes through that circle. So everything we're doing is basically on that pattern. Over here, there's some classes that we're teaching on this. On lead generation, we're going to be teaching classes on expired listing boot camps. We're going to be doing FSBO boot camps. We're going to be doing open house boot camps, doing marketing boot camps, and we're doing referral boot camps. These are all things to do lead generation. You're not going to do all of these. These are just different things that we're offering that you can bring to your business and part of your operational model. And then the lead conversion classes are listing conversions and buyer conversions. These are both the tried, tested, 7-stage, or actually 5-stage sales critical path process, so that you can take somebody from a suspect to a prospect to a client, and then through that whole process. We have a listing objections boot camp to help you overcome those things where people want to list their house too expensively. They want to, whatever it is that their concerns are, that you can then help them get to the right situation that's best for them to get to their house. Get it sold. We also have a pricing boot camp, which is a 7-step pricing strategy, so that you can go and truly become the marketing expert or the neighborhood expert. So those are those classes. Then we have classes on your business. We have classes for real estate perspective and master team builder. Those two particular classes really go into how to structure your business, how that you own your business rather than your business owning you. It's really putting a whole process together for you. It helps create operational models, organizational models. It helps create transactional benchmarks. There's all kinds of things in there that can really help you take full ownership and full control over your business. Agent business plan goes into specifics on your annual plan for your year. It will help you, will set up what operations models you're going to use, which one of these types of things are you going to pull your business from. From that, what is your organizational model? If, for instance, if you're doing open houses, then who is responsible for buying the cookies and putting the signs out, whatever it is. So you create the organizational models. Additionally, you're going to start figuring out your benchmark. You're going to know, I need to make this amount of money for the year. We address how many transactions that's going to take. We figure out through the whole process what your conversion rates are at the different stages of the process, so that you know exactly what you have to do from an activity standpoint on a daily basis to make sure that you end up with the goal you have at the end of the year. We have an activities management class, which basically goes into helping you put the big rocks into your calendar. The problem with all of us is we have a tendency to operate under the urgent rather than the important. The important gets shoved aside because the important never has a big sign, a big flashing light saying, oh my gosh, but the urgent does. The urgent, however, keeps you in that tailspin all the time where you're always coming home at the end of the day going, oh my God, I've been so busy, I've worked so hard, but I got nothing done. Well, this gives you an opportunity so that you make sure the important things get in first and that you advance your business and your career. Leverage Summit, if you get to the point where you're building your business to the point that you want to then add on to your business and create leverage by hiring staff, maybe admin, maybe buyers coordinator, sales, a listing coordinator, maybe you're looking for buyers or listing agents. This goes through how the process to do that and when to do it and how to do it profitably. So then we're going to kind of go through the 3 different phases that any and all agents operate from. 100% of the people that are going to be in the business start off in phase 1. Phase 1 is where you're starting your career. You're committed to it. You're going to start building confidence and competency in your activities, and then you're going to be consistently active on it. If you have a cash flow problem, it's one of those 3 things. It's either the commitment, the confidence, or the confidence or competency, or the consistency. But that's where you are. What happens is you get to a point where you start getting very, very busy. you're feeling overstressed. What am I going to do? How am I going to handle it? So there's two paths to take. The one that most people take, they end up going to my thing's giving me grief here. Most people go the typical route, which means that they just hire someone because they're stressed. Then they run into problems because they take their chaos and add chaos to it. And so they can't figure out why the people don't work out for them. Phase 2, though, goes into mastery. That's where you put your systems in place. That's where you start becoming vital. Every activity you do is a vital activity. You're not wasting time. The average person, average agent, according to NAR, wastes 40% of their day. You're getting to where everything you're doing is something you should be doing. When you get to the point where you're already vital, you're doing the right things every day, but now you still have more business than you can handle, that's when you go to leverage. And when you go to leverage at that point, then you take things off your plate that are non-dollar producing and you add dollar producing activities, what you freed up by hiring the other person to take those other vital activities from you. Phase 3 is building an empire. Phase 2 is to get rich in the business. Phase 3 is to get wealthy. To do that, we're going to work through the 7 vital responsibilities. Those are those big blocks. That's both for listing and buying. And we're also going to have 47 vital activities for listing and buying that we're going to go through and show you how to make sure that you're doing the right things every day. This is kind of an overview. Again, this is taking a long time to go through courses, but showing it to you in a quick minute. But this is kind of what's going on. I hope that to see you at these classes, I think it's going to be very beneficial. I'll talk to you later.